Hi, I'm Dr. Elisabeth Crim. I'm a licensed psychologist and a certified Relax and Renew yoga trainer. I'm also the founder and director of Moonstone Center. You can learn more about Moonstone Center and me at moonstonecenter.com and drelisabethcrim.com. I want to welcome you to this edition of The Healer's Life. The Healer's Life is a newsletter and video I put out each month to attend to you, to remind you to take care of yourself, to take a kind of a momentary check-in or a reminder of something I'm saying or something that's in the newsletter that might cue you to an area that you go, oh yes, I forgot about that. Or maybe you've never considered before. And so I invite you to that. If you haven't signed up for our newsletter, please go to the website and sign up for it. Check it out, start receiving it, and see if it's right for you. Share it with a friend. My heart in these messages is really comes out of my own experience of getting out of balance, so much so that I got very, very ill, very, very sick. And what I'm finding is I've gotten healthier and healthier. What I'm doing is so fulfilling in the sense of continuing my psychotherapy practice, continuing my consultation practice, continuing my speaking and training efforts and writing. Each of these levels that have always been a part of my makeup and what have given me pleasure and fulfillment, they continue and they're growing and they're expanding. It's been a very focused intention to build these areas. And I am having fun with it right now. Things and opportunities and are growing and expanding. There's some really cool stuff going on. I'm flying out on Tuesday to the International Forum for Psychoanalytic Education. Their annual conference is in Philadelphia. And I get the really cool experience of being the conference's self-care chair. I'm also in the care committee at the California Psychological Association at this time. And these are opportunities to get to really attend to and expand the focus of what I'm all about, which is listen to yourself. Take care of you. If there's trauma going on in your practice or the work you're dealing with the patients you serve or the clients you serve, how are you attending to that trauma response in your own being, in your own somatic process? I talk a lot about transference and countertransference. I talk a lot about care and balance and nurture and restoration and how to relax and renew you as you go through these processes of being in all these different ways that you're serving and working with people. And I'm finding with delight that I'm beginning to, as I move into these more things that require more of me, I'm continually having to manage to make sure I don't get tripped up and fall back into my out of balance state that can lead to illness and fatigue for me. And one of the things I'm discovering is that as I am practicing continually being mindful and listening, that I'm seeing that need to listen to go, oh, you know what, I need to do restorative yoga today. I need to get up this morning and do some restorative yoga before I head into my day. Today I got up and talked to my husband and said, I really need to go down to the beach. I really want us to walk down to the beach and sit and maybe have a cup of coffee there and just really soak up the nature and be by the ocean. I'm so grateful I get to be by the ocean. I did not grow up by the ocean, so it's still very precious to me, and it is to him as well. It's something we share. But I also I'm noticing like, I need time with my husband. Oh, I really need to talk to my mom. Oh, I really want to talk to my stepdaughter. There's these points where even though I'm very busy and I'm heading in a certain direction, you know what? I really need this experience. Let me make sure I weave that in. And learning to listen and pace, to me, is something I want to share with you, that it seems to be key to the listening and the growth in these other areas that are passions of mine that show up in my profession. And some of you may not be having all of your needs and interests met through your profession. They may be more hobbies or other types of interest, or it could be both. But whatever it is finding that balance and making sure as you're pouring out, you're also taking the time to pour back in. And the other piece I would say, and we're in this month of November, which has got Thanksgiving in it, and it's a day we can celebrate and have gratitude for so many things, is to take a moment and really honor that you're not alone. Not only in what you're doing are you not alone because there's other people around you, but you're also not alone. And for me in my Christian faith, there is a presence of another source and energy that is bigger than me, that is creative and creating with me and has my interest in mind. And when I get in flow with this being and this entity and this energy, I find myself having even more energy and more effect and getting in more of a flow. For me, that is God. For you, it may be of another name. But I also have gratitude to that source, as well as to the people around me, and even to myself for doing the things that sometimes I don't really at first want to do or trust will work out. But as I risk and know that I should do, good things are coming. So I just want to say, I want to encourage you. I want to say thank you to you for listening to the video, for reading the newsletter, for connecting with me when we're out and about. It is always exciting when we meet someone who says, "Oh, Elizabeth," or "Yes, I watch your video," or "I get your newsletter." And I don't take those things lightly. And I hope that when you're doing that, that you are allowing it to be a moment where you check back in with you and your own inner source, or if it's external source, both, and really find that way of finding balance, a source of energy that feeds you, and a way of really beginning to get into a rhythm where you feel the fulfillment in your life. That is my wish for you. I hope that you'll take time to have gratitude each day this month, because it's a month that reminds us to do so. I look forward to connecting with you the next month, and I hope to see you out there. Take good care of yourself.